And it's live. Let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Everybody? Say yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello everybody. What are we doing? You got me today for a one-off for now because Keith's cooking in Bangladesh. Yeah. So you got me. So this is a random one because I've joined and I see wet weather and 16 drivers, which means only one person's going out in Q1. So who is going to be going out? I don't know who the teams are because everyone's running custom cars. But you know, I'll figure it out. The only team I know is the team of the PGR's finest, who currently sits P2 and someone who sits P12 about setting a lap, who is also sitting in the pits. So who are we actually on board with? Is it... Nope. Oh, I see. God, you've got so many black cars. It's so hard to find. Who's who? Who's come around? Who's come around that corner? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Right. It's Basson. Is he on a lap? Well, 125.2 is currently set. He's on the lap. He's going for a lap now, I think. So let's on board this. We've got yellow flags. That is a car just getting out of the way. So we have one person going out in this qualifying session. I will go through the teams after this quality session is done because it's confusing with EA doing the EA things. But for now, we got a wet qualifying. I'm not sure what the race is. Anyone can tell me what the race is? Is it wet, dry? Wet and dry. We are by this track is by the sea, so we have a high chance of rain. As Karkinzo goes quickest with a 22.7, that is 2 times quicker. And Jacob has left the session. I thought Jacob done the classic Jacob retiring in Q1. Did Basson set a lap? Is Basson on a lap? I think he is. We're going to stay on board because I think so. We shall see. And then I didn't see the delta at the top, so I do not know yet. It looks like he's using the ZRS, unless he turned it off. Let's see what it is. It's a 23, 24. No, he is coming to the pits. Cheers for that, Basson. So next is Riley. Is he on a lap? Surely he's on a lap. St. People, no, he's not. He's coming to the pits as well. This is going to be really difficult, isn't it? Nope. Rattigan. Yes. Now this, I know will be a lap. Mr. Fastest lap himself. Is he going to set fastest lap? He goes P6. Didn't use ERS there though, by the looks of it. Or only used a little bit. But does go P6. 123.449. Team principal of Active Racing. Hello, Armin. How you doing? I'm waiting for all the Keith messages to pop up. How are you doing? Oh, Speechy's got a 5 place grid penalty and is out, and JT Cod's out as well. What's happened here? We've had a coming together, and that is actually going to be in the Q1 if that's the case. I don't know what happened there. Who hit who? Who did what? So no one needs to set a time? Well, apart from Jay. Jay needs to set a time. As he sits in the pits. Is he even here? I don't know if he is. Make sure you set a time, Jay. Otherwise you're also going out. Oh. Jacob's here as well. Indeed, Armin. First time was so nice you had to say it twice. New season, new drivers, same pro tier. The best tier. I mean, all that needs to happen now is these two need to come out, set a time, and that's into Q1. Because we've had it coming together between 2 new drivers, actually. Okay. Armin's found Hilly in the in the comments. It is Hilly. He's here, Armin. Do you know who else is Armin? Your two favourite drivers as a team as well. I know they're both Alfa Romeo. I mean, technically they're not. Technically they're Croft and Lotus at the moment, but they are. Miss you too, Goat. Oh, there we go. They're on out laps now. Who's ahead? Which car's ahead? It is the one, the only, Destructive J. In a very nice car, if I do say so myself. Am I allowed to say that, Armin? As TP? Am I allowed to say their car's nice, or is it horrible? He's come around to start a lap. It doesn't have to be a good lap. All it's got to be is a lap that gets him past the two that are out. Which, to be honest, were actually decent laps, but we shall see. You calling me Goat? Yeah, it did a bit, Armin. Not gonna lie. But, you know, what say about that? Oh, but you were sent. Why have you sent it 3 times for? Are you good? Thank you, Hilly. I did try. Predictions? I actually don't know, because we've got new drivers here from both tiers that are up and down. I know on this game Wayne's cooking something up, and he is sitting P3 currently, so never know. Mix decides to retire in the pits. What do you mean what? You're sending the messages about 3 times. You sent the Goat one 3 times. Did Jay back out of his lap? Or was he just taking it nice and easy? As Wayne retires in the pits as well. Interesting Q1 we got here. That's a you problem. What do you mean it's a me problem? You're the one sending it, Keith. When are you going to change the name back to Armin as well, by the way? We've got Jay come around now. I think he's starting this lap. Jacob is still sitting in the pits though, so I don't know what's going on there. But we have the I was about to say Lotus driver, the Alfa Romeo driver going P13, and that will see him through. So there's only one person left set a time. Let's see if he does it or not, because as Armin, you and me know, this guy, when it comes to Q1, having to retire and to get through, does retire beforehand. We've seen this before. Anyone who's joined in one of Armin's before will know. Jacob, I think, done it 2 times in a row, I think. Retired beforehand and then didn't get through into Q2. Had to start from the back. But we know he's fast. I don't know what team he's driving for. I'll find out in a minute. Oh, I didn't change my thing. We got Carquinzo in P1 currently with 22.7, 2 times quicker than Shaggy Carrot. Carquinzo, I'm not sure, did Carquinzo drive in Academy last year, or was he just a driver new completely this Sunday division? If so, I know he's quick. I've seen him race. Is quick. Shaggy Carrot, another driver that went under the radar a little bit last season. You didn't. I didn't think you did. But you are quick. You are quick, and by that time, 22.7 in the wet. Is he a wet weather merchant? No. We got Shaggy Carrot as well. Like I said, I think he came 8th last year. Just went a bit under the radar. Picked up good points. Stayed out of trouble. P2 as it stands. We got Mr. Infamous from us Wayne in P3. Brad's unfortunately been promoted, so he's got nothing to chase down anymore. Will that hinder his performances? But he is sitting P3, so by the looks of it, it's not really. And he sits P3 with F1 Riley, which is Dave Riley, which I believe was supposed to get promoted, but he didn't. And he stuck around with us, and he'll be looking for the title this year. With New Era, another good driver that's joined and been very clean, very fast. We've seen him before, and I know he's paired with who isn't here. I know he's in the Red Bull with Jock. That is a ridiculous team. We've then got Park Bus Merchant himself, Rattabus. He's going to have to park it today around this track. Difficult to overtake. If he parks it here, he will be looking for a very, very good result after last season was a bit up and down for him, but he did get, I think, more fastest laps than I've ever seen in my life in a season. We've then got Kormiakin, another quick driver, joined halfway through last season, but after missed a couple races, but is very, very fast. So we'll see where he is. I mean, it's a very stacked tier again this year. We've got Mick in P8 who's retired in the pits now. I don't know who's gone back out on track. FL Merchant. FL? Fastest lap merchant. Yeah. Sorry, Ragan. You are a fastest lap merchant, especially last year. Then we got Jay. He's gone to P10 now as well. He's gone around again. He's just giving us some content. Love that from you, Jay. We'll see what he can do. I know he's faster on this game as well. He called me washed the other day, you know. Armin, he called me washed. I mean, I am, but I didn't need to hear it. But we'll see what he can do. Hopefully he does better in this tier than he does on Wednesday, because I need him to do bad on Wednesday. Sorry, Jay. Did I miss Matt? I think I missed Matt. And Jacob shot up to P9 as well. Well said about me, or well said about Jay saying it about me? Jacob went out P9 as well. Very fast driver. Was in the constructor fight with Milan at Alpine the whole season. Did what? You did low what? What did I do? I don't know what did I do? And why are you laughing, Reagan? I miss Matt. Oh, I miss Matt. That's what I've done. Who is, if I'm right, teammates with Rattigan? Right? I think. If I remember from the stream. Keith, get your ass back here and do it then.
Over the driver's head, aptly named the Halo. It's constructed out of titanium and has roughly 9...
Oh god. Yeah, sorry about that. Matt is teammates with Rattigan. I know that. I have just checked. He is. Good pairing. Very good pairing. Could battle for the Constructors' Championship, that team. Both fast drivers. Both good point scorers if it does go their way. Which Rattigan's did really go his way last season. But maybe this season will be a bit different. We've got Egolf. No, wait, was Egolf with... No, sorry. Egolf was with Alpine. Jacob was with Mercedes. Jacob had his infamous Jacob No moments with Mercedes when he was with Brad. And we had Egolf with Milan, who now hates me because I told him to pit round Portimao for a tyre change last minute. Which ruined his championship. And I got the blame for that. Because apparently I'm Bono, not a commentator. Then got Prees, who I don't know too much about, but I know he won the constructors, the World Cup with Armin after carrying Armin to that World Cup win after Rattigan dropped out last minute because he couldn't be asked to drive with Armin. Then we have Speechy, who joined, I want to say late at the end of the season, and showed good pace, very good pace. Then we've got JT Codd, who I've heard a lot about. Haven't seen much, but I've heard a lot about. And we have Baton, the infamous Baton. Oh, okay then, Baton. Hello to you too. In P16, which means he's... No, he's out? No, he is out. I think he's out. And then we have Clyde, Mr. Consistent, overperformer, who crashed out in P17. But I think Bassen's out, even with that time, because JT Cod's time, even though he crashed, is faster. Who we got a report from? It must be the crash, right? It has to be the crash, which I didn't see between JT and Clyde by any chance. I think that's what it was. But I think Bassen's out. We will find out. But as it stands from Q1, the interesting Q1, because there was not many drivers to go out, is Karkinza P1, Jay Carrot P2, Wayne P3, Riley P4, Era P5, Ratigan P6, Arkid P7, Mick P8, Jacob P9, Matt P10, JP11, Egor P12, Priest P13, Speechy P14, and out is JT, who crashed, Bassen who's out, Clyde is out, and then obviously no more drivers. So there's 14 runners in Q2, which means only 4 will go out in this quali session. Armin, are you allocated to a stewarding room yet? I don't even know if you are. You could always do that one, you know. I'm not going to say no. Well, let's see if it's still raining in this quali session. I imagine it is. I don't know if it's getting dry, if it's getting wetter. Does anyone know what the weather report is? Because I have no idea. It is still raining. It doesn't look as bad though. But this is an actual quali run now where bottom 4 will go out, so we'll see who it is. I'm not sure who just got through in that one, but obviously I don't know if anyone set a genuine time because they didn't really need to. So first out is right. We got about 25 black cars. It's wet all free qualifying, race dry. Thank you very much for that, Matt. You forgot it's full quali, and you're meant to be the commentator. Kyo. Who is it? It is Riley, first car out. And I need to get the telemetry back up. So it is wet. If it dries up to the point where it enters though, maybe. If not, we're going for wet the whole way through qualifying, which is going to be who's got the best setup for the wet conditions. Mate, I first sleep watching these dead comms. You should go to sleep, mate, because it's what, 1 o'clock in the morning where you are? But we got another black car. Thank you very much. So we have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we've got 6 black cars on the grid, which makes it even harder for me to see because EA is so great with their equal performance cars that aren't equal. We've got Riley coming around now to start his lap, unless he does 2 burners and then just completely does me over. But I think he will go off the start. We shall see. He is going because he has the ERS on. Alright, let's go through this lap then. This track, very difficult, very easy to lose it, especially in the wet. So turn 1 stays very close as good run into turn 1. Goes up into turn 2, which is a little kink in the track, which shouldn't be a corner, but it is. Going to turn 3, does he take it wide? Does he go narrow? He does keep it quite tight and then exits out wide onto the curb. Why have you put that? BLM? What's BLM? Wait, no, I know what BLM is. Why have you put that? Are you alright? I don't know if Armin's alright, but yeah, we'll ignore Armin's message. Oh, it's because, yeah, there is. Doesn't make it any easier though, you know, when there's meant to be different colour cars on the grid and they're all the same colour. I can't believe you just put that. Going around to the final corner now of the track. It's been a pretty clean lap, to be fair. see if it's quicker than the Q1, see if it's improving or if it's still as bad. It looks a bit better. It's 122.145. That is faster, I think. And the 121.6 or 121.5 by Shaggy. You're looking quick around there, especially in the wet conditions. I'm going to sneeze. That's better. As I join back, 121 dead. What do you mean it's quite depressing? Yeah, I know, because EA is so good at doing it. Matt's put the inters on in the pits as well, so he's planning to come out in the intermediates. I know, because EA don't ever do their game properly. So for now, we're running custom cars. Although some teams actually have custom cars, which is Matt in the McLaren, and he's in the McLaren. What about Rattigan? Is Rattigan in the McLaren? He is not. Go on the map. Oh. Yeah, he's out on the intermediate, so we'll see how this is. It does look a bit too wet for intermediates, I think, but it is dry enough at the same time, I think. We'll see what it is. Fastest is a 121 dead set by you-know-who. Which is 5 tenths faster, so maybe it is improving. Or it's just a fantastic lap. And as we know from Wednesday, he is very good in the wet conditions. And he's in a different car as well. I think. It looks more silver than it does white. Yeah, it is a different car. So I want to see what Matt does. He's on a lap. We'll see what it is. Sidetrack, can you get me the Williams livery? You want me... You know what, sure, I'll do it. I'll do it later. It comes out tomorrow, I think. So I'll get you it. Yeah, I will do that. So let's see what this is. It does go purple. People are putting on inters as well, so I think maybe it is intermediates now. No, it's getting there, Alex. Lewis don't drive the Williams, mate. So it is inters, so this will probably be the fastest lap if he keeps all together. By how much, we'll see, but it does look like it's drying up. A map masterclass. It would be a map masterclass if it was the end of the qualifying, but everyone else is just going to come out in the intermediates now. He does got to have a car in front of him, but I think it's his teammate who's giving him maybe an unintentional tow round the final corner. It looked fairly good, to be fair, and it is a 1:20.2, so nearly a second quicker. It's intermediate conditions, and at the moment he sits P1. And this track's just going to get quicker and quicker, so we're going to see people's times tumble down the order, and people are going to have to come back out and set new times, so no pressure. But we shall see. I don't know who's actually out on a lap now. Everyone's on an out lap. That car's coming to the pits. You have a purple car coming around. That is Arkid, because Arkid's... This is what he does. Is on the wets as well, so I imagine this is going to be put into the pit lane unless he goes around to set another time again, but the intermediate tyres are better, so is there any point? We shall see. Is he coming around? Nope, he's in the pits. Next up is a car on the intermediates, about to start his lap, and it is Echo Hazard. Let's see what he does. 20.2 is to beat right now. I think that's going to get beat pretty easily. Just based off of the track improving. It looks like there is a lot more grip out there. That's a lovely car, by the way. It's a Wayne. I'm a Wayne and Jay fan. Well, Jay is currently sitting P12, so goes out at the moment. What do you mean, is that allowed? Of course that's allowed. You're not commentating today, right? Which means you can be biased as much as you want. For now. Until you're back, and then you gotta be level again. But does look like there's a lot more grip, a lot more speed. Whoever's last to set a time around here might be the fastest at the end, depending on how much it does improve. But right now, I didn't see if he went purple sector. I'm not sure, but it does look better. He does go purple sector. So it is improvement more and more and more and more. This comes around the corner now. Fairly kept it together. It's very easy to very easy to lose your car in the wet conditions on this game. I think it's a lot more difficult to drive on this game, especially heavy wet conditions. It's awful. It comes around the lap now. It's going to be a 119. No, it's a 120.3. So very close again. Next up is a Jake with a 119.9. It is in the 19s now. People will come back out the pits though. Use your what word did you use there? We've got a red car coming around. Who's the red car? Who's red car? Who's red car? I've just missed it. It's Car Kinzo with a 119.781. Goes fastest again. So it's been P1 in Q1 and currently P1 in Q2. Looking like the favourite for pole. I'm actually going to say Car Kinzo for pole position as well. Car Kinzo for pole, I'm going to say Shaggy P2 and I'm going to say Riley P3. That's what I'm going to say. In the race, I have no idea because it is a dry race, so anything can change. Don't know what setup people are running. Wayne's on an out lap. Wayne's out on track. Should we see what he does? Should we stick on board with him? Just warm up his tyres. Make sure I come back to Wayne before he starts his lap. I don't know who that car is. That car is Egolf. Is Egolf gone around again to set another time, or is he going to come into the pits? He must have messed up his lap a little bit, bearing in mind how much the track is improving. He's gone around again. No, he hasn't. He's gone to the pits. There's blue car coming around. That is Jacob, who's in bad day, coming around to go into the pits. There's a dark blue car. That is Mick. Mick's on a lap. Mick's on a genuine lap. He's going to come around and cross the line, and it's going to be a 1:19.1, even faster again. We've got the other car behind following. That's Jay goes P2. Goes P2. And another car behind that. Harkinzo goes faster with an 18.616 this time. So times are dropping by seconds now. I'm not sure who that black car is. I'm just going to wait to see who it pops up. That was it goes P5, and we'll sit on board with who I said we would on this lap. Let's see how good it is. Does it crack under the pressure? Radigan goes P4 in the fake McLaren. But we'll see how he does. He's got a lot of grip at the moment compared to what the times were like before. He's got a car right behind him as well. I don't think they're on the lap though. He's got a big enough gap as well to bridge it out. But we'll see what he can do. He's 6 tenths up on his time. Or down. No, he is up on his time. 6 tenths already in sector 1. As the end of sector 2, we'll see what it's going to be. It didn't go purple sector 1, I don't think though. So it's not the fastest sector 1 we've seen yet. Sector 2, what's it going to be? How much is he up on this time now? It was 6 tenths. It is now 1.3 seconds, and that is a purple sector. He's flying. He's absolutely flying. He has got a car in front of him. Hope he gets out of his way or doesn't get in his way. He's come around the final corner now. Foot to the floor. Full speed. What's it going to be? Goes P2 with an 18.644. Not quite 1, but did go purple at sector 3 as well. So Kakinso's gained all that time in sector 1 as he sits in the pits at the moment. Next car coming round is... Well, let's see, they cross the line, see who it is. Could not tell you because they did not go up in position. We have an orange car coming around. That's Matt, about to go back out again. Only 2 minutes left as well now, so whoever gets the last lap in may be the one that gets through here. But right now we've got one person who hasn't even set time yet, so... And they're still in the pits. So we shall see. Another McLaren livery. This one, we've seen the silver one this week at Silverstone, which I think is awful. Did Matt? No, Matt has started his lap now. So we'll see what he can do. He does hit P8, is safe as it stands, but by the end of this, I think it might not be enough to get through. So he's back out again, going back around the track to see what he can do. A little bit wide there. But he has kept it within track limits, lost the rear a little bit, but with the way this track is, he should still be improving on this time, I think. Shaggy Carrot goes quicker for 1:18.2. That is 4 tenths faster. And Matt is currently slower than his previous lap at the minute. Lost a bit of time and set the one gun a bit wide there. He should gain it back though, because it's a tight track with a lot of corners where when there's more grip you'll just gain loads back anyway. We'll see what he can do. He is number 4, so it is Lando Norris on track right now. He is now 6 tenths up on his time, so there you go. He has improved massively in sector 2, and we'll see what he can do in sector 3. It was not purple, but it will be shoot up the leaderboard. He comes from the final corner, keeps within track limits, doesn't lose the car whatsoever. I'm not sure what assist everyone runs in this tier. There is yellow flags. That is a car just slowing down, I think, and he goes over the line and sets a 1:19.4. Does go up to P8, but is that enough? I don't know. We now have another car coming around the track now. I want to say it's Preeks. That's not Preeks. It's Jay. No, it's not Jay. We will sample the Jay though, because he is the next car to come around and start his lap, I think, unless he's already been on the lap and I've missed it completely. But let's see. No, he's starting his lap. He's a 1:28. So see what he can do. He's got no ERS though. I don't know if it's... He has to go for it though. He might be safe, but I'm not sure. But he is... As Wayne's retired in the pits, yeah, so he's done. He should be okay with that time, to be honest. It's a very good time. He should be through. Is Jay through though? What was his time? He's gone purple. Even without any ERS. He's gone purple, but he's gone wide. Very wide. But didn't validate. Is he going to keep going? Or is he going to back out? I'm not sure if he's still going to gain time now. Or if he's lost it all. We'll see. I think he's lost it all. Looks like he's slowed down. Has he slowed down? I think he slowed down. We'll wait and see the time in the top right. Yeah, he has lost all of his time. But, lucky for him, he is safe. And just like that, Preeks has been knocked out by New Era after going minimal amounts quicker than him, and knocks him out to P11. And that is it, because everybody in the bottom have already set their time, so everyone else is safe. Tricky qualifying. I think it could get to slick conditions at the end of Q3. But Species didn't even set a time. I'm not sure what happened there. Didn't even set a time, so he's out. Egolf's out, Jacob's out, and Preeks is out. And on top, by 3 tenths nearly, is Shaggy Carrot. That's a great lap. I'm not sure if all my predictions are still in. I think they are. For who I said for pole, second and third. I think I said second place for Shaggy. I can't remember. I said Kakinzo first, Shaggy second, and who was the third one? I think it was Riley third. But that is Q2. So as P1 is Shaggy Carrot. Not sure what car he's in. We got our kid in P2, Kakinzo P3, Wayne P4, Matt P5, Rathigan P6, that's McLaren duo P5 and P6, I know that. We've got both Alfa Romeos through Jay and Wayne. Then we also have Riley through in P9 and New Era in the Red Bull in P10. And then out we have Priest in P11, Jacob in P12, Egolf P13, Speechy P14. And obviously JT crashed out in Q1, so there's only 14 that went through. Now it's the shootout for pole position around a track where you want to be far at the front, because obviously you want to be at the front, but you know what I mean. You want to be on front because this track's difficult to overtake. we'll try while we're loading in to find out. He's also dry by the looks of it. So Matt, you lied to me. I'll try and get the teams up of who is in what team now. Right, here we go. So we have the Alfa Romeos that I knew of Jay and Wayne. We've then got the avatars of Basson and Shaggy. Basson is out, but Shaggy is still in this. We then got JT and Jacob, who are both out. They're both in the Alpine. We then got Tuck and Preeks of the Aston Martins. Arkid and Speechy. Arkid is through. Speechy did go out. They are the Ferraris. Egolf and Neverfit, both Haas drivers. Matt and Rattigan, McLarens as we know. Riley and Clyde, Mercedes. Jock and New Era are the Red Bulls. STB, Mick, both Williams. And then we have the standby drivers as well. And the first out on track is, I believe, Wayne. It is. So we'll see what we can do. Everyone's on softs apart from Riley's, put the mediums on. Because why not? We'll see what we can do. Timed obviously is going to be a lot quicker now. Let's see who's the best in the dry conditions around Zandvoort. Wayne took a lot of curb there into turn 1, but does keep it together. Maybe lost a bit of time, but he has looked quick, and he was a driver that got promoted as well, so it's a big improvement, especially on this game. He's absolutely flying now, and I don't like it really because he's quicker than me now, but he's absolutely flying on this game as Arkid's crashed already. Damn, let Arkid out. That is the Ferrari driver who has put it in a wall, I think, and that will be the end of his qualifying. So he'll be starting P10 unless nobody else sets a time either, but that will be him starting P10 after crashing out already. Wayne's pushed this lap like crazy. He is fully gone for it, and it's going to be a 1:09.414. Is it quicker? No, it's a 1:09.961 from Kakinzo, who I said for pole. Next up is Shay, who's looked quick in a 1:10 flat. Who's next? Riley with a 1:10.7 on the mediums. Mick with 1:11.3. That's new over 1:9.7. And no one's set time yet. So Wayne's time looks quick. From that, he's a decent margin ahead. I just realised that we got New Era in the full Verstappen car and kit round Zandvoort as well, which is quite cool. I didn't have that livery. How did you even get that livery? Is that the Champions Edition one? Who's next? Who's actually not set a time? It's Jay. I think Jay's the next one. Unless Rattigan's ahead. No, Rattigan's ahead. Rattigan's on a lap now. As he comes around the final corner now. Is it good? Where's it going to put him? He's starting P9 minimum, and he's starting P2 at the moment minimum, because that is even quicker than New Era, who went second with 1:09.751 with a 1:09.714. But Wayne looks at the moment, it was a great lap. And Jay's coming around to start his lap, I think, because he still has a lot of ERS. Yeah, he's starting his lap. Let's see what he can do. The Lotus driver. There's a 1:16.9, but obviously he must have backed out of that after making a mistake. Going for it again. Does he have enough ERS to go around again? I'm not sure if it will run out and affect his lap. But it does keep it nice and tight. His cars look so quick around here. Avoids the inside curb completely there. Does he do the same thing here? Very easy to lose it. Does. This corner is easy to throw you off into the wall. Takes it nicely. clips the inside curb a little bit. I think from what it looked like there, keeps it nice and narrow. Very good exit there. DRS on into the very difficult braking zone. You can take a bit of curb here. Does go purple, and that is a genuine purple sector because he has set a time. That is very fast from Jay. Another driver got promoted as well. So his Alfa Romeo team's looking good. As he goes on the final corner now, I messed up my lap. To be fair, you can probably get another run. No one's used softs as Jay goes P3, so 1-3 for the Alfa Romeo team at the moment. But yeah, a lot of soft tyres still to use because obviously been wet conditions. So you can get another run at it, maybe 2 if you go out now, but probably 1 more shot at it. I always do 2 laps in Q3, or did before it was short qualifying, because I don't do full qualifying anymore. I'm glad I don't, because I'd be out in Q1 all the time at the moment. That's Wayne. Is Wayne back out going around again? I think he is. Is he? Surely not. He is. He's come around again. He's doing 3 runs. He said a 109.414. That ain't enough. 3 attempts quicker. That is not good enough. He's going again. He'll already do a 3rd run as well. If he gets round time, it is a fairly short track that you can get round with. Let's see if he goes purple against his own time here in sector 1. It did look like he got better exit into turn 1, but he was 1.3 over. Wayne, are you even going? What are you doing? I just realised as well, Ratigan's... Wait, Ratigan, sure was P2. Oh, I've lost my head, man. Jay's dropped down. That's what happened, because someone ahead has improved. I think it was Ratigan improved. With a 109.714. So everyone's setting fairly similar times right now. And then there's just Wayne, who's just, at the moment, 3 attempts clear. He's cooking. He's warming up, ready to cook. And he's going to go now. See what he can do. This is a genuine lap. Let's see. If he wants to get round and do another run though, he's going to have to be quick round back into the pits and go back out. Unless this is his final run and he's accepting that. We'll see what he can do. I guess he wants to see how much quicker he is. Keeps it nice and narrow. Alfa Romeo driver looking good round there. Is it purple against his own time? No, he's currently 2 attempts over his own. That is not what he wants to see. I would imagine if he is still over his time, he'll just pull into the pits and get a 3rd set of softs on and go again at the end. Unless he can improve more. We'll see what he does. He was 2 attempts over, which is a decent amount of time to have to claw back. Especially with such a short track. You make one mistake here and you sort of lose all your time. But now he's under his time again. He's gone purple. He's just found 2 attempts in sector 2. He is only a little bit up in his time, but is he going to stay out or is he going to come in? If he stays out, I don't know if he'll be able to get another lap in. I'm not sure. What's he going to do? He's coming in. He's coming in. He's coming in. He was purple again though, so there's more time in that lap. Next up is the car of Mick Wattigan, who drives for, if I remember rightly, that would be Williams, and he's in the pits. And we have a red car come round of Kinzo, who is staying out and goes faster with a 109.364. That is rapid. That's absolutely rapid. I've realised as well, I think Kinzo's a standby driver as well, so a reserve driver stepping in, absolutely lighting up the time board, and does go fastest. So Wayne is going to have to come back out if he wants that pole position and go even faster. Now we have another car come around. This is Shaggy, who is starting the lap now. Was sitting P1 in Q2, right? I think he was, or Q1. Q2. So it looks very quick round there. Like I said, consistent, fast, clean, and has spun it, as I said that, and put it in the wall. Let's just go for that one then. So Kinzo is in P1 and is going again. If he comes to the pits now, he's got no more time to go back out, so he might just stay out and recharge and try and go again. But he is coming to the pits, so I think that's his end of his quality. But for now, he is in P1. We've got 2 cars coming around now, and the first one is the Alfa Romeo driver of GA. I don't know if he was on a lap. I think he's starting it now. Everyone seems to be starting their lap with really low ERS, unless everyone's backing out their lap. But he's going around now. Did look like he got a bit of a snap at the back there. Matt getting out of people's way. Matt did say he messed up his lap, so he's got more time than as well. I expect these times to drop even more. Wayne's back out as well. I think Wayne is about to start his lap 2, so keep an eye on that because he is P2 currently, a temp off of Carkinzo. And then P3 downwards, 3 temps off of Wayne. Jay's backed out. Has he even got time to go back around again? I don't even know. He's got 50 seconds. He should make it back. That's going to be very tight, actually. So if Wayne's 2 seconds over, he's doing the second run, or he's backed out of his lap, one or the other. Ratton P3 is starting his lap now. He is known for Mr. Fastest Lap. Can he set the fastest lap when it matters in qualifying? We'll see. He's got the pink and gold helmet on that. I think he had last game as well, I think. Running it again. But he is currently sitting P3. We'll see how much he's up by. He's a 10th under. So he is getting there. It's not enough just yet. But we'll see what he can do in the last 2 sectors. He is pushing here. Pushing the entire limits of this track. Looks like a very good lap. As he's about to activate DRS going into the downhill braking zone, which is very easy to mess up. Take the inside curb, take too much, take too little, lose time. He's 2 attempts up now, nearly 3. It's going to be close. Wayne goes quickest for 109.1. Ratton's come around the corner now. Is it going to be good enough? I don't know how good this last sector is going to be. We shall see. It's going to be an improvement for sure, but by how much? It is a lot, but it's not good enough. It's a 1422. 1422 or 109422. Goes P3, stays P3, but Wayne's gone a tenth quicker, and Carkinzo can't improve because he's out. So unless someone else can do something. New Era's up on this time, so that won't be anymore. GA is down this time a bit. It's not going to be enough now. It's not going to move his position either. He's going to stay P5. And that's it. So he's on pole. Wayne is on pole position. And his teammate sits in P5. So we've got Alfa Romeo 1 and 5 right now, looking like the strongest duo. Wayne, I apologise for not saying you on pole. I was not familiar with your game. And he does sit P1. With a 109.1, absolutely rapidly, 2 attempts quicker than P2 Carkinzo, who did set a great time but couldn't come back out because he ran out of time in qualifying. P3 is Mr. Rattabus with a 109.421, 2.5 attempts off pole. New Era in P4, Jay in P5, Shaggy in P6, Riley in P7, Matt in P8. I don't think he got to improve in his time there. Mick in P9 and Kormiakid, who did get set time after putting it into a wall on his outlap. But that is quality. And we got Famous Wayne, who's gone from Academy tier into Pro tier onto pole. Now let's see how this race goes, because I'm expecting mixed strategies here. I'm also expecting safety cars, but I know there's no red flags and I know there's no formation lap either, so everyone remember, no formation lap. Straight into it. Because yeah, you have more problems with the game. But no formation lap, straight into this, so I won't even get to see what strat people's are on for the formation lap, because there is none. Let's hope no one gets double stacked in the pits where it's player cars either. So I have to quickly see when the race starts what tyres are on. As I stare at the pit wall. There we go. Okay, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, and we are off. And I don't even get the tyres in time. Let me have a look, let me have a look. Interval, leader. Oh my days, is carnage. Although, that was fairly clean. Wayne's gone off the start though. Oh, no it's not, because we've got Matt spun round, he's been hit in the back, and he is round in P17, but I don't think he picked up any damage there. Team Kempi, Team United. Hello Andy, how you doing? But right now, we've had a come together between, I think Jacob's been spun round, Matt's been spun round, Wayne's in P1, Karkinza's in P2, Ratigan's in P3, that has all stayed the same, and I need to get the tyres up because I do not know, tyre, there we go. So, well, we got mixed strategies. We got Wayne on mediums, we got Karkinza on softs, we got Jay on hard tyres. It is going to be a one-stop race. Safety cars will, if there is any, will play a massive part. But right now, Wayne's out in front by 5 tenths. You got a great start. You got Karkinza on the back of him on faster tyres at the moment, and the softs are rapid on this game. Ratigan P3, B's under attack from New Era in P4, who's gone up the inside of him, got better extent, he's on softs as well, and he's ahead. Ahead into turn 1, and he goes up into the podium position now, and Ratigan's going to have to sit behind that. Jay's in P5, I thought he got caught there. Sorry, that was Riley. Jay's in P5, fighting Riley, who's fighting Mick. Behind that are the... What the hell's going on here? Oh wait, wait, hang on, we got how many Lotus drivers in this lobby? Is everyone a Lotus driver in this lobby? They are, aren't they? No, apart from Scotty. We've got 2 Lotus drivers fighting each other right now. Preets and JT Cod, they're actually teammates in the Wednesday League. Important to get ahead of Wayne, as he's done well. What's going on in the comments? Hey, God, not to be racing tonight. Andy, are you racing Sundays? I'm not sure if you are. But right now we got Arkis, who didn't get to set a time on quali, so we know he's quick, didn't get to show his true pace in the Ferrari, I believe. Is he a Ferrari? I believe he's Ferrari. Sit on the back between these two who are having a massive fight right now. This could end horribly. It looks like we're going 3 wide there. Backed out in time. New Era overtakes Karkinza. New Era's flying off the start here. Wayne isn't a second out yet either, so New Era is going to have DRS at this rate. It's going to get within his range. We've got a car in the pits already. That's Mick. Did he pick up damage? Your reserve. Oh, fair. Is he changing his wing? It is a wing change. That is wing damage from Mick. That is not what you wanted. So that is him right round. I don't need to add to Basson. Basson is down P17. He's at the pit. Picked up damage as well, I'm guessing. Egolf makes a move on Arkid. I think that was Arkid. JT Cos managed to pull away a little bit here. Wayne is flying. Need to manage his pace. Wayne is... He's sitting 8 attempts clear. He's got a nice little gap. I think all the fighting behind helped him off the start. But New Era is gaining positions like crazy right now. He went up from P5, I think, to P4 to P3 to P2 off the start. And he is chasing down for P1, but he has got Karkinza, who is rapid on the back of him. But we'll see what Wayne can do. Different tyres as well, different strategies come into play here. I'm wondering if Karkinza's going to go for it here on New Era, but New Era does have DRS on Wayne. Is he close enough? He isn't. He does have all his DRS as well, though, and New Era's used up all of his. We've then got Jay, who's just sitting by himself. Nice of Jay, sitting P5, doing what he needs to do. Riley in P6 also doing the same thing. We've got a fight going on here between Preets and Egolf. I think Egolf being respectful, giving the space there, going too wide into the corner. Arkid's in the back of this, waiting to get involved. This is great. We're going 2 by 2 here. Just tucks in behind. Egolf stays ahead. P8, P9, P10 and 11 all fighting here. All with DRS. Who has the most ERS? It's actually called me Arkid, who's sitting P3 with 75%. You don't want to clip that curb because it will just throw you off. But this is very tight racing. Wayne has a great ERS advantage. He's got this, keep his nose clean, and we have Whamaz Wayne. Are we going to see a Whamaz Wayne today? But we have got Arkid going up the inside of Preeks. He gets it done nicely, and Preeks has also now got Clyde in the back of him. Clyde shot up from the start. I think Clyde went 17th to 11th already, so he's gained loads of positions off the start. And he goes wide into the corner, a little bit of contact. It's alright. Just about went a little bit wide. Sort of put off Clyde's line there. But he did get bad exit because of that, and that will invite Clyde to fly up the inside to get into P10. He's going to get the move done, goes down the inside, but oh god, he's under attack by 2 people as well now. That is Shaggy going through as well, I think. Up into P11, Priest has just lost 2 positions in 2 corners. But apart from this, we've got a pretty spread out grid already, apart from the front 3. If I go back to the front 3 quick. Wayne has lost his 8/10 gap, and it's now 3/10 now. He's used his ERS as well, so is Lamaz Lane now, or what? He's using his ERS, and Karkinzo's sitting there with 100%. So, what's the call here if you're TP Armin? If you're engineer, what are you saying? Because right now he has got a pace, and he is in the better tyres in terms of they'll go longer, but he's having to use ZRS to stay ahead here. 6/10. New Era will have DRS, but I think Karkinzo's actually going to probably go for the move on New Era beforehand because he has all his DRS and is closer. Wayne needs these 2 to fight. They're not going to at the moment. They're sticking close together. But as saying that, Karkinzo goes up the inside, a little bit of contact. Oh, they are going for it. He's much quicker than New Era. Karkinzo is the issue. Well, if New Era can hold up Karkinzo, this is massive for Wayne, but Karkinzo looks like he's trying to get past right now. New Era is defending amazing right now. Both on soft tyres as well, both in the same boat here, but Karkinzo has that ERS advantage from 98% to 5. New Era is a sit and duck here with DRS as well. This is allowing Wayne to get 1.2 seconds out now. He's liking what he sees. He's cleared the gap. This is perfect for him. As we go down the rest of the grid, the guys here seem to be pretty clear of anybody. We've got 2 people fighting here. It's Egolf and Clyde. Clyde did overtake Shaggy to get up into P10. Now he's in the back of Egolf. Was that a fight there I just saw? These 2 are the closest to. He's going to have DRS. But Egolf has got more ERS. I don't know who runs more straight line speed here. I don't know what wings people run. I imagine it's 50, 40 something. But he can't get near Egolf at the moment. They're going to have DRS. As I say that, I've missed an overtake now. Karkinzo has cleared, and that is Jacob out the race. That's a safety car as well. And all that time that Wayne just gained, he's lost it all. At 1.3 seconds, it's going to go back down to nothing because there is a safety car. And we could see some people pit. Did the soft runners pit? I know hard tyres go longer on this game. JT Cos pit for hard tyres. As is our kid. Big for soft runners, yeah. This is massive for them. As you see, a couple of soft runners have pit here. I think Karkinzo and New Era. I think if I was in my pit, I know the hards can probably go to the end on this game because they do go longer. Wayne's in a bit of a sticky one here. He could pit, go for the hards, or he could stay out, try and maintain position, get a big enough gap, bank another safety car or something because he does have the pace. Priest in the pits on the hards as well. See what the other soft runners do. Speechy was ghosted there. Speechy even in the lobby, I'm not even sure if he is. That is the safety car for, waiting on track. United are massive everywhere we go. Thanks, Larman. Very random. Wayne's not United though, he's Croft. Is he going to pit? Is he going to pit? He stays out. What about the other 2? Karkinzo's in. As is New Era, as is Ratigan. Ratigan's going off the mediums. And Karkinzo picks up a 5 second for speed in the pit lane. That is perfect for Wayne though. That is actually perfect for Wayne. He's going to benefit massively off that because Karkinzo looked like his biggest threat. With a 5 second penalty, that is perfect for him. Jay stayed out on the hard, so right now technically it's a 1-2 for the Alfa Romeo. You see, Armin? Your PGR's finest sitting P1 and P2. With Riley in P3 and Egolf in P4, but these guys have not pit yet, obviously, but neither has Wayne. Everyone from... Oh no, that's not true to be fair saying that. We have Speech who stay out on the softs in P12. He decided to stay out, but I don't even think he's here, so he doesn't even have the choice. As Armin does shout, the boys. Yeah, they are sitting P1, P2. Are they going to help each other out? They're going to attack each other. this could get interesting because technically they're not teammates at the moment because they're in different cars, so they can fight each other. Will they? I don't know. I imagine they're in the party with each other, right? Jacob's left the session. Jacob was the one that crashed out. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if he lost on the curb or if he made contact with someone. But no one else seemed to pick up damage. Basson is a lap down. He is. Safety cars can people can unlap themselves this game though, right? I believe. I think they can. I don't think he's a lap down anyway. He's not even a lap down. He's just behind. But can lap cars unlap themselves this game? I think they can. We won't test it because it's EA and there'll probably be a glitch or something that will say you were in first place afterwards. But right now we've got top 5 haven't pit. So technically net P1 is Carkinzo, but he has got a 5-second penalty, which then makes Ratigan your net leader, who's still on the hard tyres that can probably go to the end here now. It's going to be a tight race between Ratigan, Carkinzo, New Era and Wayne here. Wayne's going to bank on another safety car, as are the others, but they are on the hard tyres to be fair. They start on them, so they can drag these hard tyres out longer and go for the softs at the end and be flying if another safety car doesn't come out. But you know what, it's been a pretty clean start to be fair, minus the, obviously, incident, which I don't know if it was an incident or if he crashed out, but not much coming together. We've had 2x2 wide battles, people going 4-3 wide, been clean, everyone keeping it together. Everyone very close to each other on the grid. Just bunches everything back up, so we could have a carnage restart, or are we going to see how it went last time where people started getting away and there was a fight at the back and at the front? In the middle, guys are just sort of just biding their time. We shall see. I imagine safety car's in this lap, everyone is here. Wayne's going to have to do a safety car back up, see how he does it. It is in this lap. Let's see how he does. Is he going to work with Jay? Is Jay going to work with him, back up the guys behind? Is he going to try and catch him out? We'll see. Bear in mind as well, these two got promoted from Academy, and they are currently sitting P1 and P2 in the tier above. But Jay is sitting to the back of this here. When's Wayne going? He's still biding his time. His throttle won't allow him to go yet because the safety car isn't in the pits yet. Still isn't. Jay, oh, he's cut this quite close. Wayne's going to have to go fairly quick here. He has gone. He has gone, and I think he's caught Jay out. Yeah, he has, and saying that, Mix picks up a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags, and saying that up the inside, goes Shaggy, or outside even, goes Shaggy Carrot on Egolf. Egolf stays ahead. Just about, but he's going for it again. Down the inside. Whoa, that was close. Very close together here. Off the restart, although everyone gave each other space again. We got Wayne, who's 7 attempts out from his teammate. His teammate, I don't think will fight him. I don't think Jay's going to fight him that much, and they're both having to pit still as well. So they got to work together here. Although it doesn't matter because I guess pit stops aren't double stacking at the moment, are they? Because we're in player cars. Saying that, we got Carkinzo trying to get past. He's on a 5-second penalty. He was fighting for the race lead. 5-second penalty is not going to help him, and he's not going to enjoy being sat behind everyone. And he's gone up the inside there. He has to cut the track because he went in too late, and that's why Ratigan got up the inside. He's made a bit of contact, who nearly puts him in the wall. This is going to be close here. Ratigan has to back out because Carkinzo had the better line there. But Ratigan is looking pacey, and behind that we got Arkid under attack from Clyde. Clyde's just going to sit behind, and saying that just in front we got New Era going for the move on Ratigan, while Ratigan was looking for the move on Carkinzo. And New Era is going to get ahead. No, he's not. He's just going to sit behind. This is very close racing from everyone. Ratigan a little bit wide there. New Era is on the back. He is flying here, to be fair today. He is going up and up the positions. He's got a ZRS back as well, so he can afford to fight a bit here. You got to bide your time very well on this track. It's a difficult one. People get very frustrated around there and make silly moves. But from what I've seen here is everyone's been fairly clean and everyone's respecting each other. Wayne's 5 attempts clear of his teammate, but he does have all the ZRS still. So he is managing his ERS here. He knows he's got a pit still. And I think he knows Jay isn't going to attack him, so he can just sort of hold it here. Jay nearly lost it there by the looks of it. And Karkinzo's gone up the inside of, who was that? Ratigan again, was that? No, Shay Carrot went wide, I think, and lost 2 positions there. As Ratigan goes wide as well, that would be a warning. It is kind of behind. That was all about DRS. That is Egolf and Karkinzo going for it. Karkinzo's got straight line speed for days. He's on the softs as well, I've just realised. Has he done a soft there? He's going to pit again. These two are getting very close as well. Ratigan goes up the inside, goes up to P5 as well. He's going to have the better exit here, better line. Goes up into P5, holds that move. And behind that, we've got 2 cars fighting as well. We've got 3 cars fighting. See, this is running Armin, because we could watch 2 things at once. And I'm up and down, up and down, up and down. But Jay's under attack now from... It is Karkinzo, but Wayne is 1.2 seconds clear. So Jay is playing the team game here, I think, and holding up Karkinzo as best as he can. He's also on the 5-second penalty. Nero makes a move on Shaggy, and Shaggy spun round. No damage, I don't think, no. But he has spun round. Luckily didn't beat it either. Not sure what happened to Matt there. Karkinzo does get Jay. Oh, but he does hit the wall. Did he hit the wall there? That was very, very close. And that's going to allow Jay back on him with... DRS as well, but he does have less ERS than Karkinzo, but Karkinzo's not 5 second. Speaking of DRS, the car behind's going to go for it as well, but Jay's flying that. We're going to go 3 wide into turn 1. This is going to be really close. Karkinzo's getting eaten alive here. Going 3 wide. That was close. Ratigan does get up to P2 though, and he's pit. So Ratigan looking for the race win here. If he can hold this, that was very good racing. 3 wide, no contact. DRS is so powerful in this game as well. You can be miles back and you'll just close in within seconds. But Jay is just holding up Karkinzo. He's doing a really good job defending this, but Karkinzo's going to move up the inside. They're getting very close. Karkinzo's trying to get by. He does get by. I thought they hit each other there. Karkinzo is ahead now, but he has lost time in the end there. And Ratigan's just closed up on the back of Wayne as well. He's flying. I think Wayne's tyres are gone and Ratigan's just in the zone at the moment. He's going to have DRS as well, but Wayne has the DRS advantage. He's going to have to use it if he wants to defend this position, unless he accepts that he's going to lose the position. We'll see. The McLaren driver comes round now up against the Alfa Romeo. Is he going to defend Wayne? He's not. He goes through. He takes P1. And we have a new race leader and a legitimate race leader as well, as he has pit. And we've got Matt making the move on Mick as well. They're going side by side. Space left. McLaren driver does get ahead just about. No, he doesn't, because he's under attack from the inside. This is side by side. Bit of wheel banging, but that is fairly clean. And he does get ahead and takes P10. Saying that, just behind that as well, we've got Speechy, who I believe... Speechy is... that's just the game doing game things. Shaggy Carrot was ghosted there, but he is back. I didn't think he was there then, but he is. Ratigan is now 7/10 clear. His tyres are so much better than Wayne's right now. Wayne's going to have to think about making the pit stop soon, and that is when he makes the pit stop, because there is a safety car. That is perfect for Wayne. That's perfect. And just like that, he's got a free pit stop. He should pit now onto the hard tyres to the end. Is he going to do it? Yes, he is. As is Karkinzo's pitting again, as is Jay, as is everybody by the looks of it. Karkinzo literally tries to make a move in the pit lane there. But just like that, Ratigan is still only on 7 lap old hards, and he is leading the race now with a fairly big gap from the original leader, which was Wayne, who's going to drop down to P7. He's going to come out in P7 on fresh hards. How much better they're going to be at the end, we'll see. But for now, Ratigan's leading the race, followed by New Era, followed by Call Me Arkid, who went from P10 and qualifying up to P3. And Basson, who I think was P16, goes up to P4. Shaggy picks up a drive-through for speeding under the safety car. It's not what I want, and he cannot serve it into the safety car either. Please don't tell me you're trying to serve it, Jaggy. It won't work. Drive-throughs do not work under the safety car. You have to wait till it goes in. But everyone from Wayne downwards has pit, and Wayne's the only one that pit for the hard tyres. Everyone else is on the mediums. I'm not sure what tyres Wayne started on. Wayne started on the mediums, I think, so he had no choice but to pit onto the hards. Everyone else, though, are on fresh mediums that will go to the end. The question is, can Wayne hold them off? His teammates behind him. Will they work together here, or is Wayne going to let Jay by, and vice versa? Are they gonna, is Jay going to try and hold the others up? We'll see. But Rattigan is leading the race. McLaren driver does lead the race. His teammate sits P11. We've got New Era in P2, the Red Bull, followed by the Ferrari in P3. But right now we've got McLaren and Red Bull technically fighting each other. We've seen that recently. We saw it today for a little bit before Max done Max things. So is it going to be the same story, or is Rattigan going to defend here for his life? Is he got the pace? Rattigan's look quick. New Era's look quick. Arkid's looking quick. Just a stat grid again. As I was saying, Bass went up from P16 to I think P4. Sorry, he went up to P4 from I think P16, and he has pit as well, so he's actually looking in a very good spot right now. This grid sort of looks like it's been flipped on its head a little bit, and everyone who was top and now the bottom half of the table. The safety car should be in this lap once Shaggy catches up at the back. But we are about just under halfway through on this race. By the time the safety car comes in, we'll be about halfway through. It should be in this lap, should. And we'll see how it goes off the restart. Is it going to be Carnage again? Is it going to be Carnage, or is it going to be clean again? Because that's all I've seen so far, which has been very, very nice. Everyone's respecting each other around the track. It was very difficult to overtake as well. A track that's very difficult to overtake and fight, and we've seen some great fights there. Got Preetz up into P5 as well. What a recovery from him after going out in Q2 in P11. He's now P5 in the race, and I think he's pit as well. Safety car is in this lap. Rattigan's the driver backing it up this time. See what he can do. He's led safety cars before. He won on Wednesday. Can he win on Sunday? We'll find out. Is he gone? He's not gone yet. Safety car's not in the pits yet. Is he going to get caught, or is he going to catch him out? He has gone. I don't think he got caught. No, I think he cut his throttle, because as it's cut his throttle, New Era is right behind him. Right behind him. He got a great restart, New Era, looking for the move, but couldn't quite get it done. Arkid, P3, everyone's still maintained where they were. JT's made a position at the back there. That is on Speechy's lap car, or ghosted car. Karkinzo going around the outside, and now it's going down the inside. He is flying today, Karkinzo, looking absolutely rapid, the standby driver, the reserve who's sitting in today. Proving the point as Clyde goes up into P5 on the 10 lap old mediums, getting past the 10 lap old hards. Clyde up into P5, Preetz down to P6. Preetz also now down to P7 because Wayne goes around the outside of that as well. And Egov now goes around the outside. This is who is actually where. Jay's now P8. Karkinzo's now on the inside of that as well. We've got Egov on the back of this. And Matt on the back of that. And we've got Preetz and Jay of the two Lotus drivers now that are sitting next to each other in P7 and P8. Wayne got up into P6. Wayne is on these fresh tyres. This could still be in for the race win here, Wayne. And he's right on the back of Clyde. I think he might be able to get the move done here if he goes for it. Karkinzo gets ahead of Jay. Jay just tucks in behind. And behind him, we've got Egov going for the move on Jay as well. He goes for the move down the inside. Tries to outbrake Jay, but he just can't because Jay has the better line there. And Wayne does get past Clyde. And he's flying. He's up to P5 already. Karkinzo up into sorry, not Karkinzo. Preetz down to P10. As Egov makes a move up into P9 and will chase down Jay now for the position in P8. Matt and Preetz fighting. Matt goes down the inside. He's got a better exit, and there's the McLaren driver up into P10 as well. The other McLaren driver is still sitting P1. 8 attempts clear of Arkid. He did manage to close the bridge the gap again after. Well, I thought Ratigan lost it then. After Arkid overtook New Era, which I've missed. Everyone else seems to be pretty fairly. Everyone's like about a car length behind each other. No one's side by side at the moment. Saying that side by side, we do now. Carkinzo going side by side with Clyde. He's going to be ahead as well. He's going to have DRS. DRS is now enabled. Clyde's tyres just aren't being nice to him. They're 12 lap olds, mediums compared to Carkinzo's 4. Carkinzo showed he's got pace as well. He cut that really close to the wall there, but managed to get it done. Very good move. Up into P6. That's a great move from the reserve driver. Up into P6, chasing down Wayne, who was originally fighting for the win, as with Carkinzo, and Carkinzo is now going to sit in the back of watching Wayne get round Basson. These two, obviously, very good friends. They're not going to take each other out. Wayne's in the faster tyres, fresh hards compared to 11 lap old hards, and Wayne's now up into P4, chasing down P3, and looking for that race win as Carkinzo's just looking for the move on Basson as well, but Basson's not letting him through. But he does have DRS, and he's going to now go for it. He's basically pushing him around that corner. Now he's going to have DRS. He's going to have the move done. Basson knows it is done. He accepts it. And behind him, looking for the move as well, is Jay, who nearly lost the car there. It looked like, oh, it's a thought he made contact with Basson there. And he is round the outside. And Basson's nearly lost another position there. I think Basson's tyres are just gone. I don't think he has the grip anymore to deal with it. But Jay's got DRS, Egolf's got DRS, he's gone up the inside of Clyde. Clyde's going back around the outside. Matt's back down the inside behind him, looking for the position. Egolf gets ahead of Clyde. And that is move done. No, it's not, because Matt's going back around the outside and gets up to P9. Shay overtook Speechy. I'm not going to bother because I just realised Speechy's goes to the car again. We have 16 laps to go here, past halfway mark, and the midfield battle is all over the place. Wayne's caught up on the back of the fight for P2 as well currently. He's right on the back of this. He's on the best tyres as well. Wayne's flying on these tyres. Didn't realise the difference in the tyres was that much. Obviously Wayne has pace as well, but the tyre grip is just so much more superior. He's got the grip compared to New Era as well. He's going to have DRS on him. New Era's got no ERS compared to Wayne's. He's going to go for it before the corner. That is tight. That is close. He's going to have it now. He's not. He's going to sit behind. He's going to go for it again. Is he going to sit behind? He's just going to sit behind. He knows that he's got the better grip. It's New Era's. Whoa! Did Wayne pick up wing damage from that? Don't think he did. He does get past though. Matt gets past Basson. Matt's flying now as well. As Carkinzo and New Era are fighting again. Carkinzo's going side by side. That's yellow flags. Who's that round? That's 2 cars round. That's JT round. And that's Preeks round. Is that Preeks round? No, it's not. It's Riley round. And both drivers, I think, they're coming together. JT is just staying out the way, getting his car back on track. And he will be back off. Unfortunately for JT there, he's making good positions again. That is not a safety car or VSC or anything. No, we are still going. Ratigan is 1.3 seconds clear. Call Me Arkid's now under attack from Wayne. Wayne is looking to get past it and get back up into P2. Fight for that P1 position. Carkinzo sitting in P4. And he did service 5 seconds, I didn't even realise as well. So he is actually in the hunt for actually P1, a legitimate P1 again. New Era on the 13 lap old hards against Jay's 6 lap old mediums. I think Jay's tyres going to be much better. As I say that, Wayne makes a move on Call Me Arkid and gets up to P2. Carkinzo's looking for a move, sits behind. Matt's looking for a move and does get ahead up into P7. He's gone from P11 to P7 in about 2 laps here. Making overtakes for fun. Saying that, he does go wide Carkinzo as well, and Jay looked like he was making the move there, but just sits behind. We've got 2 cars in front. We've got Carkinzo going for Arkid. Everything is going on here. We've got Clyde, gone for Preeks, gone for Speechy. What's going on here? Oh, sorry, that is them pitting. We got Shaggy on the back of Riley here, who obviously did have a spin, but I don't think he picked up damage. Basson down to P9, and he was in P4 for the start, so the safety car restart just didn't go his way. Cold tyres, old tyres, just didn't really work. Matt up into P7, looking to close on the back of this DRS train. For P6. New Era in P6 as it stands. Jay in P5. Carkinzo's going for the move, and Shaggy in for the move for P3. Goes round the outside, got the better grip, better tyres. That could be a track limit warning. He's not going to get it done here, but he's going to have DRS on them down the straight. Jay's waiting for these two to make a coming together or something just to pick up the pieces. Carkinzo's going to have this done here. I think Jay's going to go for it as well. Wayne's took the lead already. And he's back ahead of this race, and he's on the best tyres as well. He is flying this race, absolutely flying. Basson makes a move for P8. New Era's in the pits. Is that for wing damage? Is that for wing damage? No, it's changed his tyres. He's on mediums. He's actually made a pit stop for new mediums. He will be flying at the end of the race. But Wayne is now ahead of this Grand Prix. He has Rattigan on the back of him still though, but the tyre difference, I think Wayne could bridge a gap here, and Wayne could run away with this. He's played it perfectly today. He pit when he was supposed to. He's driven well. Kept his pace. That is yellow flag, so that's a Carkinzo round. He is round, and that is unfortunate for him. He was flying. I'm not sure what happened if they may come together, if he just lost it on the curb, but he's down to P8 again, now having to gain his positions, and he has lost so much time by losing the car there. That is unfortunate because he was looking absolutely rapid. But saying that has put Jay into a podium position. But he ain't going to be in the podium position for long by the looks of it, because he has no ERS compared to someone who has basically the same amount of ERS, but he does have DRS on them, so he has the pace advantage. It's Arkid. Is he going to get it done? Is he going to be close enough? Jay's defending. He's got no ERS left. Neither does Arkid. They're close, but he's not close enough. Carkinzo already up into P7 again. He has got some pace on him today. Up into P7. Absolutely flying. Unfortunately, the spin has affected how his race is going to end, but him and Wayne looking like the fastest two on track. Riley makes a move on Shaggy Carrot as well, up into P9. Good drive for both of them, very respectful, very clean. And Wayne's cleared 1.3 now, so he's starting to pull away here. He's just got to hold his, by this time, hope for no more safety cars now, and I think he'll be alright. Rattigan has had a great drive though, pitting when he did. Tyres are going to be hurting at the end though, and he has got Jay on better mediums behind him. I don't know if Jay's going to close up. He's going to have to harvest for a bit. As JT goes fastest with 1:11.335 on a set of softs, he has just pit onto them obviously because he had to come together. Everyone now sort of just in their own part of the race. Arkid's probably the closest fight we've got with Jay. He's going to have DRS. Jay isn't going to have DRS. Is he close enough though? I don't think he is. No, he's just going to have to sit him behind here. 18 lap on hard as well. They're not going to be feeling good. But he is getting closer and closer with the DRS, and he might be able to go for a move for P3. We've got Wayne and Rattigan out in the front, 1.5 seconds separating them. We've got just behind that, we've got Matt who's up into P5 as well. I've just realised he's gone, had an amazing safety car restart here. His New Era makes a move on Shaggy, or Shaggy's pulled into the pits. But yeah, everyone's sort of just biding their own time now, got their own space, making sure they don't mess up. Matt's up into P5, he has got Egolf on the back of him, but Matt has been flying. He does have no ERS compared to Egolf's 35, 37, so we could see Egolf go for a move here. But what a restart he's had. He was flying, went from 11th to 10th, and now he's up into 5th. So the McLaren driver is sitting P2 and P5, and the Alfa Romeo driver is sitting P1 and P3 with the Ferrari driver in P4. So the constructors at the top are looking very close between McLaren and Alfa Romeo at the moment. Jay's played this really well as well. He will be under attack again though, so he may eventually get caught by Arkid. And I don't know if Arkid's just harvesting his ERS or if he's trying to stay on the back of him, because his tyres aren't as good. But look at the straight line speed he's got here, going down the straight. It's like watching the Red Bull with DRS. He's going around the outside. He's not going to be able to get it done. Jay parks that car nice in the apex, but he has got ahead. And he's up into P3 now. Now what Jay needs to do is, Jay just needs to harvest DRS and stay in DRS range of Arkid, and he'll get the move done. He'll get it back done. Jay's got pace around here. Everyone else, fairly big gap between everyone else. I think that is the closest fight. That and the McLaren, who is fighting Egolf, who's for the... what team was it? Aston Martin? Was it Aston Martin? I want to say Aston Martin. No, it wasn't Aston Martin. It's Haas. It's Haas. So he is sort of tagging along, and he is saving his ERS now. I think he's harvesting. He's looking to go for a move at some point. Jay is still on the back of Arkid here. He's still within 1 second. He's going to have DRS, so that time he is going to close back up. He doesn't need to use his ERS unless he wants the move. He just needs to close back up and recharge. He is getting closer again though, and Arkid has done 20 laps on those tyres now, so they ain't going to be feeling nice whatsoever. Wayne's now 2.12 seconds clear. Basson's pulled into the pits. He's had enough of those hard tyres. Unless he's changing his wing, he's pitting for a set of softs, I imagine. Going for the infamous Rattigan fastest lap, maybe. Fastest lap is currently held by JT with a 1:13.335, if I'm right. Was that what it was? Something like that. He's put on the mediums, Basson, so he's going to be quick here. And he has come out P10, which still isn't bad. He's got no cars in front of him. He has got a car behind him, though, and that is Shaggy. He's going to be right next to him coming out the pit lane. I think he's going to get ahead of him out the pit lane. He is ahead of him. And Shaggy's on new tyres as well, so this is going to be a fight that you keep an eye on. These two are going to be very close to each other. Speaking of the close fight, Jay's getting closer and closer here. Arkid's got a little bit more ERS, basically identical in the ERS though, trying to stay ahead. Arkid's lost the car! Call me Arkid has lost the Arkid. He has lost it, as Jay nearly loses it as well. But he keeps it together, goes up to P3, and Matt's up to P4 now, and look at this. We've got Alfa Romeo, McLaren, Alfa Romeo, McLaren. Egolf gets past Arkid as well. Arkid, I'm not sure if he just lost the rear there. I know Arkid runs no assist, I don't think, so very easy to lose it round here with your tyres dying off as well. But he's lost position now, goes down to P6. He is going side by side with Egolf, though. He's going to get the move. He's going to hold the position, I think. But how long can he hold it for? I don't know. Matt's going to have to try and get away from this. He's used up all his ERS. Jay can now sit there and recharge. He doesn't get caught up in this fight. Clyde makes a move on Preeks. Down the straight. Nothing Preeks could do there, I imagine. And DRS. Can't really defend there. And Wayne's 2.1 seconds clear. Wayne, what song are you singing right now? He is in a lovely position. Rattigan's in a pretty good position as well, I can't lie. He's done 20 laps on those hards, yes, but he is clear of everyone else behind him. A P2 is on the board here, by the looks of it, for the McLaren driver. And Jay, right now, he's recharging his ERS, sitting in P3. He done well to hold onto the back of Arkid and maybe pushed him into that mistake. Put him under the pressure, but right now, looking like another podium position potentially as well. We've got Matt behind. He's got Arkid driving around the outside of him. Matt holds it, a little bit of wheel banging. I think Matt stays ahead. He does stay ahead. Riley's in the pits as well, off those mediums. He's going to put a set of softs on. Arkid's not getting off the back of Matt here, but he does hold it. The ERS is basically the same for both the team, as both the drivers. They are neck and neck when it comes to DRS down that straight. He's going to have to defend massively here if he wants to stay ahead. If not, he may have to recharge and look for a move again, but he's got Arkid in the back of him, and on the back of that you've got Egolf Hazard, and then catching onto the back of that is Kakinzo, who unfortunately had a spin beat. Look, he's got 50% ERS compared to the guys in front who have literal nothing on their car. Everyone else apart from the back here, which is Shaggy and Basson, which I said keep an eye on, they're fighting each other. Not close enough. Riley makes a move on Preeks. I think Preeks had a spin. Did Preeks have a spin? He had a moment there. He lost position. I did see yellow flags. Wayne 2.3 out, Rattigan, and then Jay, they're all fairly clear. We've got 6 laps left. They can hold that. They're looking in a great position. There's a lot of laps to do on hards for Rattigan, but he's done very well to hold that. Arkid is the car that will be under pressure next. I think this is probably the closest fight, so we'll sit on board of this for a bit. Nothing else is happening right now. This fight and Basson and Shaggy's fight are the two We will sit on the fight that has DRS before though, and it is this fight here. Arkid may have burnt out his tyres a little bit by doing that, put some tyre wear on them. They are 23 lap older hard, so he will be feeling them now. They will not feel nice. And he's going to have to park this car on the apex now to try and stay ahead. He's going to have DRS attacking him, ERS attacking him. Dead tyres compared to 15 lap old mediums, which still are decent. Let's see what he can do. Can he defend this? We shall see. Matt has had a fantastic drive, and I actually think Matt might be my driver of the day, you know. He's been so good. He isn't going to get it done though. He's going to sit behind. Egolf's waiting for this as well. Just behind, maybe thinking if they have a moment to pick up the pieces, or if he's just saving to go for the same move down the straight when they're close enough. Basson and Shaggy. Basson has sort of clear a little gap on Shaggy Carrot there as well now. I'm not sure if that's over. I think that's over a second now. No, not quite. But Basson is ahead. He's up to P9 after pitting onto those mediums. Both basically the same tyre wear. 4 lap old to 6 lap old. Won't see much of a difference there. New Era, who had a great start, has unfortunately had a couple moments. He's in P8. I think he pit as well, but P8 is still a great drive for the start of the season. And he has been fighting all over. Speaking of fighting all over, Carkenzo has as well, just unfortunately they're coming together. But he has probably been, bar Wayne, the fastest guy on track today, Carkenzo. He has looked unbelievable at times of the race. I think right now he's just trying to save up his DRS and maybe go for a late fight with this DRS fight in front. Jay needs to be careful not getting caught in this as well. I think Jay's going to give Arkid DRS, you know. Does he get it? I'm not sure he does. Don't think he does. Matt does get it though, and he just can't get the move done in time. Arkid's just got that gap just enough to stay ahead. But we've got Egolf, who's also looking to sort of stay along with this. He has dropped off a bit, and he has got Carkenzo behind him on a lot more ERS, and the Carkenzo will be looking to get this done. Shay gets the move done on Basson. He closed up massively with that DRS. Just catching the end of that move on board there, but Basson and Shay are going at it this race. Very clean, no contact. As Basson does go a bit wide there. We have Jay, who's just trying to stay where he is. He doesn't get caught up in this. He has only got 11% ERS though. It's very difficult to. I find it very difficult to recharge ERS in this game. Once you use it, it just seems to never ever come back. Well, Carkenzo's proven me wrong there because he's managed to recharge his ERS back to 50%. Arkid is still, I think, probably just enough ahead. Again, I don't know. 26 laps now though, and rising to 25 as well. Lap old hards. This is horrible for them. This is perfect for Wayne. He's 3.8 seconds clear now. This is what he does. I will say this is what he does, Armin. You're right. We got yellow flags though. That is Shaggy round. Did he make contact with Basson? Did he just lose it? That's a wing on the track as well. Not sure what happened there. Can we have an interval time? Yes, you can, boss. There is your interval time. That is. Was that not an interval time? It's 4.2 seconds. 4.1 seconds. Just around about. He's just bridging about 3/10 a lap. He's just flying at the moment. And his teammate sits in P3. We got Carkenzo looking for a move on Matt now. Carkenzo looking for a move on Matt. Wait, what's happened here? Oh wait, that is the lap car of Speechy, I believe, that goes to the car. Given DRS, I think, to Carkenzo there as well, which is not what Matt wants to see, but Matt is still clawing onto the back of Arkid, and I think Arkid's closed up to Jay's DRS range as well, so Jay doesn't get caught up in this fight. Jay's used up his DRS as well, trying to stay ahead. This is going to be tight at the end between this position for the podium here. You don't understand what I've been through. My phone had 3% charge. I sprinted to 2:30 in the morning to the charger. Just go to bed, man. This Carrot picked up a 5-second penalty. I appreciate you staying around though, Armin. I appreciate that. Wayne's flying. What have you missed? Wayne's flying. Rattigan had a great pit stop. Then it didn't work and it died. Okay, cool. Is that where you've been then? As Shay does pick, because he did pick up Wayne damage, he's going to go for the fastest lap. He's going to do a Rattigan here. Can he do it? Rattigan doesn't do fast laps anymore. He only does podium positions. As we're on lap 35, and Jay needs to be careful here, because he's going to get overtaken by the looks of it. He is going to get overtaken. He's going to lose his podium position in the second to last lap here from Arkid. He gets ahead into P3. The Ferrari driver does get ahead just before the corner. Jay's got to be careful, because he could get taken by the rest of these guys there as well. As Armin shouts, no. Jay has lost his podium at this rate. It's okay, he can get it back. If he can stay in range, he'll have DRS. He's just going to have to defend for his life and push for his life here. I will say, Armin, if you're listening, you know how good Matt is, right? Matt has flown up in this. He went from P11 to P5 in the space of about 7 laps. Just from overtakes. But right now, it's about this, man. He's 5 seconds clear. He pit perfectly when the safety car came out. He's 5 seconds clear. 7 lap younger tyres, as Wayne likes them younger. In P1, 5 seconds clear. On entering the last lap now. It's Whammas Wayne. We're gonna stay on board with him for this. Actually, are we gonna stay on board with him because there's a fight behind as well? Let me just catch on board with this real quick. Jay, is he gonna get it done? Is Jay gonna get this podium position? I don't think he's gonna do it. I don't think he's got the straight line speed to catch up. Arkid's just enough ahead. Matt's sitting behind as well. Carkinzo's got back up to P6 as well. So fair play, Carkinzo, if you're listening. So fantastic recovery after spinning, buddy, to get on this fight as well. We got a fight here as well. I've just realised New Era is getting caught in the fight with Basson and Riley. Basson looks like he's going to go for a move there. Look, he nearly lost the car as well. That was close. But before, oh gosh, guys, let me get to the front. There's a fight going on here. I have to go to the front. He's gonna cross the line any moment. Here he is. He got promoted, and he went from academy tier to pro tier to pole position to leading this race. He's called Whammas Wayne. Today he's called Whammas Wayne, and he's gonna cross the line for the first race of pro tier and win the Dutch Grand Prix. 6 seconds clear of the Rattabus. He's put at P2. And I think it's going to be Arkid in P3. No, it's not. Jay's going to take him. No, he's not. Arkid just stays ahead. Matt goes P5. Carkinzo P6. Ego P7. New Era is going to come round for P8, I think. There's a fight going on behind him. He should hold P8 here. But Riley and Basson are going for it. Basson's going to get the run on him here. Is he going to get ahead? No, he's not. Right, he's just going to stay ahead and gets P9. Basson takes P10. Clark's going to take P11. JT having an unfortunate collision, which forced him to pit. He's going to take a P12, and his Lotus what's that word called again? What's that word? Takes P13. JT Carrot has been unfortunate this race after showing great pace and qualifying to take P14, and I don't think he's been in this whole race, but Speechy does finish the race and get P15. Comrade, that's the word I was looking for. 72% hards. Ouch. Fair play, Rattigan. Thank you, Carkinzo. I appreciate that. You're a great drive from you, buddy. Very good drive. As Clyde takes drive of the day, me personally, I'm going to give a drive of the day to Matt. It's just because of the positions Matt was gaining. I think it would have been Carkinzo if he didn't have an unfortunate coming together, which is out of his control. But it was either Carkinzo, Wayne, or Matt. Speaking of Wayne, there he is on the podium. Now, we don't want to see this Croft uniform on the podium for much longer, ever again, to be honest. But there he is. He's done it. He's flew. He's been unreal. It's Whammas Wayne today. Wayne, if you're listening, buddy, yeah, it's fantastic. That is amazing. And Arkid and Rattigan take P2 and P3. And round 1 of Pro Tier has different drivers on the podium. And we go into what will be round 2 with The Alfa Romeos leading constructors, taking the P1 and P4, followed closely by McLaren taking the P2 and P5. As we go through the order now, it's Wayne P1, Rattigan P2, Arkid P3, JP4, Matt P5, Karkinzo P6, Egolf P7, New Era P8, Riley P9, Basson P10, Clyde P11, JT Cod with a fast lap of 1:11.334 in P12, Preeks in P13, Shade Carrot P14, Speechy P15, but technically wasn't here, and Mick Wattigan unfortunately DNFing, and Jacob in a DNF. So, that's that. Thanks to everyone who's been here. It's I mean, I'm not here next week, so I'll try and get back in as soon as possible if needed. Hopefully we get more commentators, this and that. Keith, also known as Harmon, will be back soon to give you commentary. But thanks for everyone here, and I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you again very soon.